What's going on, guys? Zach back with another video, and today I've got a pretty special one. I've done a couple unboxings from this company, but today is the first actual review, and this one is the RGMT Defender. This one is the limited edition run with the carbon fiber case right here. Of course, my microphone is getting stuck to the metal on the bench, but this thing is sick. I'll pop up some pictures right here for some reference of what this thing looks like in the dark. But I love this thing. I have two other watches from RGMT and one from Ver that have been sort of my rotation, but I keep coming back to this one for a couple of reasons. But before we get into all of that, do a quick pocket dump. Let's see what we're carrying. For the wallet, I did go with a simpler sort of carry today. Nothing too crazy. I've got the Tailored by Cortez Cujo V2 wallet, and the knife is going to be just the good old Benchmade bug out. Been absolutely, I've hated on the bug out for a long time, but this thing is actually pretty freaking solid. And of course the watch. And so what makes this thing super, super awesome is most of RGMT's watches are built like tanks. They're super thick, robust, which I don't mind. I honestly, genuinely don't mind. But with the Defender, you get just the typical slim profile while also maintaining insane durability. I mean, like I said, I've had this watch on for maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks so far, consistently, and it keeps time well. I've knocked it, dinged it, kids have chewed on it, and it holds up really, really well. Now, the lume on here is also something that I want to take note of, because out of all of the RGMTs that I've had up to this point, the Hamars, the Globemaster GMT, all of them don't stand a chance when it comes to the lume on this. This thing is insanely bright. It gets bright fast. If you're outside for like 5 minutes, go inside, it's already charged up. And I really, really enjoy that, because with the other two, it gets, it takes a little bit more time to sort of get the lume charged up on there. I also really like this colorway. I am a big Pokemon fan, and this reminds me so much of just a Pokeball. So that's a plus. Also, it's just really, really clean. If I can get a close-up here. It's also just super, super minimalist on the inside. You have an RGMT logo at the 12 o'clock. You have an RGMT here. You have a limited edition under, which I believe, limited edition. And you have the indicator up here at the top that it does say forged carbon fiber on the case. Even has a little date window right up here, which I love dates on watches. It's simple, but I just like a good date window. On the back, you also have an RGMT logo with all the specs. This one being limited edition, this is number 9 of 50. And then talking about the strap here, let's zoom back out. What's up, dude? The strap is also a super robust sort of silicone rubber. Pretty thick, pretty durable. I mean, I've done plenty of workouts, army style in this, and I have had zero issues with the strap coming unbuckled, with it feeling loose or anything like that. So the strap definitely is holding up. I do want to get a NATO strap for this. I think it really will just class it up a little bit better, and I don't know, this thing just seems like it was built for a NATO strap. But again, the leather, the silicone, the rubber, again, isn't that bad either. I don't mind it. I just prefer, I have my preferences. Like y'all know, we all have our preferences, and I like it, but I feel like it could be just a little bit better. So with that, I do have an unboxing of this watch here on YouTube as well on Instagram. So go ahead, check that out. But yeah, I'm gonna be just doing some more testing on this, making sure that, this holds up. But so far, I'm extremely impressed with this watch right here. And there's a reason that out of all 5 of the watches I have right now, this one finds its way on the wrist more often than not. Let's talk about price on this. So the price on this, I believe it's on sale right now. But the price on this is $480, I believe, somewhere between $450 and $500. So not necessarily the cheapest, but for what you're getting, definitely for a limited edition, super unique carbon fiber cased watch, I feel like it's not a bad deal either. So go check out RGMT. If you do end up picking anything up, I'll leave a link in the description below to RGMT and as well to the specific link for the Defender. I would act fast because each colorway that they have, I want to say there's about 6. Each colorway is limited to only 50 pieces. So if you want to get your hands on one, if you're in the market for a newer watch and really just want to up your wrist game a little bit, get yourself some wrist candy, I would go with RGMT. And you know, they have really solid colors, from these super bright red to blacked out. They have a green, a yellow, and even like a Tiffany ice blue that I really like. The ice blue, I will say the dial is fully loomed out, versus here it's just the indices, the hands, the numbers on there is only loomed out. But the ice blue one that they have, I don't know exactly what the color is, but it is just an ice blue. That dial is fully luminescent. But either way, you are getting a super solid watch. And yeah, so I'll leave the link in the description below. If you do choose to pick anything up, I am not an affiliate with them. I really don't get any money back, but they did send me this out for a review. So if you want to pick it up, write down in the order notes that you came here from me, and that would help out a ton, and make sure that they know that, you know, them sending me this stuff out is working for them, you know, all the promotion stuff that I'm doing. And you know, this review, I will say, is totally unbiased. You know, I could have paid $450 for this watch and been just as happy as if, you know, and in this case they sent it out to me to review. But like I said, that is going to do it for today. I hope y'all have a great day, a great weekend, and stay blessed. Peace.